Good day, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Wartales with the Colonel Company, myself, Cornish-knight. Now, first things first. Let's get our horse healed. So the horse is now healed up. Prince is healed up. Last episode, we did a lot. We did a major story mission. And we cleared out the ruins on top of that and got a whole load of useful artifacts and items which are now being researched, as you can see. We also got some new books to do. Okay, so one of those is correct. So far, the only one that's really holding true is... None of those have the one we want. That one has one. Man, this is going to be a pain. Finding out these puzzles is annoying, I always find. Okay, so it's... There we go. You restore the book successfully. You will be able to decipher it to learning the symbols. Okay. We've learned the symbols deciphering. You decipher the code successfully. You will be able to understand the clue after deciphering it. The clue found. I fell asleep in Conopsis and awoke in Sealfield, but the city looked so alike I didn't realise that I'd left the harbour. It's such a shame to see all the young builders copying Ersk's work. Okay. So we've researched that, which was the clue found. We can restore this one. Okay. Two of these are correct. We're saying this is it these two then? There we go. You restored the codex successfully. Decipher. You deciphered the codex successfully. You were able to understand the clue after deciphering it. So we found that clue. The epicenter of this the epicenter of this phenomenon is undoubtedly Tiltron. Nobody has dared even move a stone since Urkset redesigned the city. It's as if the place was frozen in time. Okay, so this is the first book. This is the book about the builder and the artist codex. Interesting. And the final book... Okay, so those two match up. No, so it's going to be this one, and this one maybe? There we go. You saw the code successfully, you've been able to decipher it after learning... Okay, so we don't have the runes for it now. But we got a number of them unlocked, which is fantastic. That's working. And we got a ton of knowledge points for doing it. Fantastic. Okay. Do we want deep knowledge? Willpower increase. Path challenge worth at least 2 points. At least a companion to quick learners. More challenges worth at least 2 points. Gain 1 more. Plague infested growths, reduce the speed at which troops' fatigue is stacked. stacks by 10%. Wearing matching armor and helmet increase the armor and guard by 10%. That's nice. Troop relationship improved faster. Enemies. Every time you pick a flower, you also gather hemp. That's really good because it allows us to do tea. It's either this one or this one. These two sound really good. Fortify Mind as well is powerful. Quick question. How many of the top ones... This is only level 2s we basically pop. Headhunter. Fence stolen items. Backstab. So that would help us a lot with... Yeah, that would help us a lot with... That one would help us a lot with the thieves one. Not a lot of it. Send people to jail, we could do that. But stuff like complete 5 assassination missions, fence items. Yeah, I intended to grab that, to be honest. Because that one will help us along the way. This one is also really good as well. Specialist training. Path challenge is worth 2 points guaranteed once more. So you're basically getting a 50% increase. At least. If it's 2, if it's more, it's less. But earlier on it helps. We've got 2 points left to spend. We can either get something in the basic one here, but it's not really. It's drinking buddies and misanthropic troops, which basically just use of influence. But we have a lot of influence, to be honest. Kitchen post gurneys, meat drying rack. We could go down the crafting thing and pick up the weapon sets for the new class. Or we could grab some of the food items. Or we could start working on the next level of supply of this, like the steel. Wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Eel would be useful. Perch would be useful. Roasted chicken would be useful. That's just chicken and salt. I'm going to grab the chicken. And then I'm going to go back to here. And I'm going to get... I think because we already have someone that's running around with level 5 gear, don't we? Level 8 gear. That's all level 9. But I will grab level 9 equipment. 8, 8, 8, 8. Everyone's level 8, so they're not quite ready. Because the weapons are always higher than the armor. There's the knowledge points gone. Yeah, catch animals. Catching animals is actually worth quite a bit, to be honest. So if we want to grab animals, we can. It requires quite a bit. Archaeologists, codexes. Yeah. Okay. So that's all done. The food supply we have, we can break camp, and we need to get off this mountain. So yeah, down the mountain we go. There is a bandit fight at the bottom. I'm probably going to want to take it, to be honest. Don't have any manacles, so we can't take anybody prisoner, but it would be useful nonetheless. So let's get down into here and have a right smash up. There's a lot of them, but they're level 6. So it will give us a nice bit of it. Leader's there. And the knight's going first, though we should be able to kill the leader fairly quickly, to be honest. Which my high damaging rogue? We've got to take the torches off. Ah, that's unfortunate. This group here is going to be actually fairly easy to deal with. Killing the leader first is going to be a little bit more tricky, but not overly so. But it's doable. It is very much doable. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You're going to run and pin the leader in place. It would be a lot easier if I'd remembered that my rogue had to move. I meant to put the rogue there. This is going to make things tricky. Yeah, because now you've got the stupid poison thing going on. Okay. This is annoying. Because I need to get the rogue into a good position. So he needs to run down here. She needs to run down here and kill him. Which allows us a good amount of... I should have not done that. Pressed the wrong button. And who's next? These guys? Okay. That's fine. Move you up. You can't take anyone prisoner. Very nice hit. Take them out. Yeah, we're starting to become too high for the area. By the amount of damage we're doing to enemies, we're just overpowering them, so it is really time for us to move on, I think. Couple of people up here that we're going to have to deal with. But that's fine. I'm actually in a relatively merciful mood, so I'd be happy just to send them running. Yeah. Fine, run off. You're probably asking why I'm letting people, like, flee and run away. It's to do with the fact that it just saves us resources. Yes, we don't get the experience, but we still get the benefit of not taking really any damage. Oh, we did take damage to the poison, but there's not a lot you can do about that. Let's remember, I need to take the torches off. Okay. We used up quite a lot of our cloth, which I'm not happy about. Go back to town, sell a bunch of stuff, and then pick up a new mission. There's also a bunch of fights in the area that I want to deal with. Okay. We also have a contract in the rat swarm at the top. Okie dokie.
Might you be looking for work?
Get the bounties. You still have those assassination jobs to take care of. Vanquish Salius Inquisitors. The Inquisitor has had enough of Brother Salius's antics and calling for arrest of the fanatical monk before he hurts anyone. Okay. There's no normal contracts. It's an average rat infestation. Okay. And that's all the way down there. Trading post jobs aren't really worth it. Her best is a pain. Legendary fight is pointless as well.
Look how empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Courtier, and we were still completely full on market days.
I have yet to find any more bard songs, which is really annoying. Level 8 dagger. Whirlwind isn't bad. Deals 6 poison damage to 60% dex damage to all units in the area. If the attack, if this attack has hit several units, create a kind of poison under each of them. Actually, that's not bad to have for a poisoner. Yeah, get a hairbrush. I don't know if I looked really hard in the ruins for everything I could find.
And we were still completely full on market days.
So I hope I haven't actually missed there being a bard song in that ruin. It'd be annoying if I did. The stat sword's okay. But the problem with fire is you can't ever fully resist it. So everything I'm not using I should really sort of smelt down for gear. It gives me extra weight I can't really shift. Inquisitorial stuff, the paladin stuff isn't bad, but in comparison to the gear that I have on, it's a heavy armor, right? Yeah, so it's going to be one of my blocking dudes. Like his stuff, we'd have to bring it up, and even if we did, it's not going to match, and it's only got a single slot. No, I'm going to start just... Everything we're not going to be super sure we're going to use. Level 6. Because that was the iron dagger with poisonous. Every time a skill deals damage, it's a 50% chance. I need to get rid of some gear. I've just got too much stuff. So dismantle and get a bunch of supplies. And my poisoned rogue, what is he running with? So he's just doing poison. So that's... Oh, so he can't even use it yet. So he has to be level 7. Level 7 required. Though it's interesting because it's saying level 7 rare, level 7 required to use it. So, okay. I wonder. Yeah, using those daggers, the ghost bill hooks with swiftness oil. I have inquired I'd like to actually get tested. So let's go to the blacksmith. The thing that's holding us back now is coal, apparently. Okay, so let's solve. Ooh, it's a ballsy blade. Basically, the reason it's called a ballsy blade is because one of the names of this kind of like dagger is known as a bollock dagger, because it had a pair. Its guard has two little like nodules here historically. Really dangerous. Really, they're if you want to try and get. They're also known as rondel daggers. Actually, rondel daggers have a round guard, like a round sheet of metal across where your hand is to stop your hand. The interesting thing is these both kinds of daggers, you can tell why they have the guard there. It's not to protect your hand from other blades. It's to stop your hand slipping off the handle, because these are predominantly stabbing, like thrusting weapons for getting in between armor. And you want to basically means that it's going to get bloody because you're stabbing rather than slicing. So blood has a habit of drip coming down the blade onto your hand, and you can slip. So you have the guard here to stop your hand from slipping. Okay, so let's forge one. Mastercrafted. Okay. So that's done. Let's see if anybody can actually use it. Requires level 8. Okay. So wrong person. She can use it. They lose a 10% critical hit chance, though. It sucks. Increases the critical hit chance, ambush by 30%. If we ambush an enemy, we do a ton of damage. It sees my backstabbing build. He's not, though. He's just my general, like, running around killing people. So, him losing the crit hit isn't so much of a problem. Why has hers got crits? Stab, skill, sharpening oil. Oh, because she's got the sharpening oil. I see. Okay. Well, she can have that dagger. Let's see if we can go and make some sharpening oil. We can make some. Fantastic. So let's make a single thing of sharpening oil. While I'm here, I should probably make some medicine. Okay. And give her the sharpening oil. Yeah, so now her weapon has the sharpening oil again, goes up to 51% crit hit, which is really powerful. So you don't, yeah. So from the looks of it, it means you need to be one level below the level you are to make the weapon for them to use. So level 8 can use the bows. That would be pretty powerful to get, honestly. Start working on switching my range units over. I have yet to meet a Purgerist yet, which is one of the classes we are missing. Which is a shame. I wonder if I can only get them in the pirate area. If that's the case, it's going to be really annoying. We can make a halberd. But I don't know if my spearman is level. No, he's not. Oh, he is level 8. So we could actually get him. We could actually get him the next level of spear. Though it's not really a spear, it's a polearm. So I don't know why. Yeah, can't get the rim still because I haven't got enough rope. Punching daggers. We haven't found those guys yet. Brawler weapon. We need someone who has the brawler perk tree. We can make some more rimsteel armor for people. Start shifting them over from the basic armor, but I want to get weapons first because weapons are really just good overall. Okay, so I'm going to make a halberd. We have the material to make it. It's not master crafted, unfortunately, which is disappointing, but we can still work with it. And we need to get the oil on his spear. Yeah, or strength oil. Still has the knockback. Impale to one target, knock back 1 meter. Yeah. We can change the characteristics, I believe, if you want to take weapons in and sort of do stuff. I just have yet to quite figure out how we do that. Back to the alchemist quickly. Strength oil. There we go. Yeah, I might need to buy some more vials.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you. Man and beast are not that different.
Make 2 more things of pristine essence for me, please. 1 more thing of medicine. Yeah. That's increasing as well. This is going to be the one that gets annoying. Okay, so that's done. So he gets an upgrade. Glutinous acid. strength oil. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than nothing for his stuff. I like it because it gives him extra strength, which is always nice. Okay. If we wanted to, we could go here and dismantle. We wouldn't get the oil and stuff back, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we won't get the oils back either. Okay. It might have been better to either keep it or sell it. I can't make up my mind, really. We need to make some lockpicks. Okay. We need to go to the merchant shop for the market. So we need rope. We need 4 bits of rope if you want to make a bow.
Oh, don't believe a word she says.
I'll take all of
She
his
probably
rope.
came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
I'll take his hemp.
My meat is quite pungent.
I'll
I
take your
admit,
salt.
but I can assure you
Take your
it is
beef.
still perfectly edible.
I'll steal your milk.
The war drags on, and Lahat and Vernalis requisition anything they...
Okay. Put that in there, please. All the stuff we're not using for the time being, like these daggers. So anything that we leave in here, we're gonna basically either chew up. We're gonna chew up or get rid of if it's item wise. Ghostly billhook we can give, but it's the problem is like if we're doing a poison build, you really don't want poison items. So if you're doing a poison build, you do want poison items. So it's one of those issues that I have. I need to figure out how you can convert stuff over. Okay. Make some pork stew. Make some hemp tea. And we've got enough braised. Okay. Braised chicken. And then we're out of salt, which is always the limiting factor. Okay. That's done, that's done, that's done. Quickly rush back to the blacksmith. I know we haven't done a lot this episode. Always
There were
coal.
2 of us working here until Count Lahat enlisted my cousin in his army.
Right. So we could make another dagger. Which we might want to do. Making another bow would probably be the next best thing as well. We're going to be running out of wood for that. Dagnabbit. It's not particularly good. I haven't got the materials to make a new one. That is unfortunate. So that was a level 6 weapon. Yeah, it could have been much better. Could have been so much better. Might have to make a new one in the future. Because if you're looking at the boost you're getting from them, like that's plus 29. This is it's within the same range, I suppose. Okay, so invigorating oil is the one that C needs. If I just start with this dismantle the stuff that we have here. So what's the difference? Keep that dagger. I doubt it would give us enough wood to make the next one, but we can always try. Yeah, we can make one more attempt. Right, yeah. That's, yeah, if you look at the comparison, what was the other bow? I didn't break the other bow, did I? Oh no, I put it on her character. See, look, this has +3 more to it than that one, which is good. Because it means we can then give the other archer who's now come up as well that bow. Okay. So you still can't use it. So he was using Oil of Swiftness. Okay, so you can switch that one over. I will sell her the Oil of Swiftness because we won't get a lot for it, so she can have it.
There were 2 of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army.
With the extra research points, next thing we want to unlock is the great weapons. Okay. Quickly run off to the alchemist and it's a couple of swiftness potions of swiftness oil. Yeah, it's basically an increase in the energizer oil or vigor oil, yeah. Dexterity. Swiftness is dexterity, but yeah, so we need 2 of those, please. Okay. Right. And there's no other... There's you who could have the improved... I suppose it's doable. I can make 1 more swiftness oil. If I make 1 more swiftness oil, what are we missing? It's wood, okay. And wood's a bit of a pain to get. The great axes are going to be massively out of our league. Besides, we can't really use them because I've got the axe that I like. Yeah, deals 60% damage to all units in an area and applies bleed, which is not bad, but I prefer the fragility that the other axe does. Two-handed mace, ram. Not a fan of ram. And the two-handed sword, which is the only one we'd get for an upgrade. Cleave all units in the area. Yeah, so it's basically how it is. Let's see. I don't think anyone sells wood.
Oh, I don't believe a word she says. She probably...
Okay, no. Get everything all done up here. Then we have a couple of jobs. To do the story stuff, I want to figure out how to get to there. To do the story stuff, there are some scattered around infighting still, but I am going to start heading out to do the rat extermination. I mean, there's also... I won't say no to a couple of quick fights, because even if we're not using the pelts anymore, we can still use other things. Okay, so how many of them are there? Not a ton. Do they have a leader? No. So we don't have to worry about getting that done. Okay. This is going to suck because it's all muddy. But we should have no issues with our bowmen taking care of issues for us. There's a booby trap there. Where's our spearman? Oh, he's there. Yep. This is all good. Let's go. Test out our halberd. Just so much more, yeah, just so much more damage. No, you're all going to die, folks. Like this was a this was like a done thing. The moment you guys thought you could mess around and see. The rest of this is purely just me wanting to test out new gear. $88 damage, not bad. Yep. And it was over before you even knew it. Yeah, we've well outgrown this area, so we need to finish up the story missions and outstanding contracts and go somewhere new. The horse leveled up. Fantastic. Actually, probably... Inspiration isn't benefited by anything. So... yeah, get some strength up for the horse. No one else leveled up. Oh, it was mushrooms. Yeah. So we'll quickly take care of this. Now, really hard for us to get the nightmares to trigger. But it could be worth it. I haven't fought nightmares in a while, so it may be worth doing it just to get some nightmare drops. Let's clear out the rest and leave just one wolf running around. You're going... How bad is your bite? Not very bad at all, so we can just... One thing I will want to do is I'll want to move... Yeah, I'll want to move a blocking unit up. We'll hit it. His block on. And the rest of the animals we're going to pull in. Yeah, that's fine. He's got terror. It's not an issue. The horse can move up. We're pulling the horse in because we don't want it to get hit by the terror effect of the monsters. Everything else is fine. The bears can take a beating. The wolves can't, realistically speaking. Wolves in this game, especially even alpha wolves, are very much crit hitters. Like, you sneak them around the back and they do a ton of crit hit damage. Yeah, a nightmare appears. Where? Okay, there's the nightmare. So we need to basically go and deal... First of all, we'll take out its lackeys. Yeah. I'm going to have to spend a point to get a hit up on this thing. There we go. Get a point back. I doubt we're in range. No, we won't. That's wasted. Should have checked. You're not going to be in range either, not unless we use the horse. Horse to the rescue. Well, that was the plan, but I managed to mess that up as well. You can go in and have a whack at it, sir. It's still up. And we don't have anyone that has combat range to get in. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, this is going to hurt. Because we don't have anyone that can effectively get around to where it is. So it's going to have its turn. Unless I do something like... I didn't want to spend another point, but I'll do it anyway. Just to get Nightmare taken care of. Bunch of hides, teeth. You leveled up, which is really good, to level 8. So you get, after taking 2 attacks, this unit gains deflection. This unit has rivalry as long as there's no other unit next to them. Attacks deal 50% of enemies guard. Yeah. That's really good for him. Strength going up is always good, but I do need to start getting will up. Used to boost the morale of troops in combat, also increases the crit hit chance. At 15 points, survive the first. Yeah, it's not actually that important. Movement, though, is pretty good to have. He's already really strong. Having him able to get around the battlefield quicker would be, and to get into more favourable positions tactically is really important. You know, repair all armour. We do need to rest. So we're going to put a cut in here, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. Ooh, someone else leveled up. The Dark Steed. You're just pack mule, so keep doing your job. But yes, I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wartales with the Kerner Company. We're going to do some more rat exterminations next session, and yeah, then finish off the main story because we need to get it done. I've been Cornish-knight. See you again soon. Goodbye.